In today's video, I'm going to teach you the basic Canva terms you need to know. If you're new to Canva, learning a few key words can make the platform feel much easier to use. Instead of guessing what different buttons mean, you'll understand the language Canva uses and feel more confident as you create designs. In this lesson, I'll walk you through some of the most common terms in a simple and practical way, so you can recognize them right away when you're working inside Canva. Let's begin with the word template. A template is a ready-made design that you can customize. This means Canva gives you a pre-designed layout, and instead of starting from a blank screen, you can simply change the text, colors, images, or other details to match your needs. Templates are helpful because they save time and also give you a polished starting point, especially if you're not a designer. Next is the term element. An element is any design component you can add to your project. This includes graphics, shapes, icons, photos, lines, stickers, and similar visual items. Elements help bring your design to life. For example, if you want to decorate a presentation, create a more interesting social media post, or add a simple icon to a flyer, you would use elements. Another important term is canvas. The canvas is the area where you create and edit your design. You can think of it as your main workspace. This is where you place text, move images, resize objects, and adjust the overall look of your project. Whenever you're actively building something in Canva, you're working on the canvas. Now let's talk about a page. A page is an individual slide or design within a project. If you're creating a presentation, each slide is a page. If you're making a multi-page document, each section can appear on its own page. Knowing this term is useful because Canva often lets you duplicate, rearrange, or delete pages as you build your design. The next term is upload. Upload means adding your own photos, videos, or files into Canva. This is useful when you want to include personal images, branded materials, or content you've created outside the platform. Once uploaded, those files can be placed directly onto your design. You may also see the term brand kit. A brand kit is a place to store your brand colors, fonts, and logos. This helps keep your designs consistent and professional, especially if you create content regularly. Finally, there's Magic Resize. Magic Resize lets you quickly change a design into different sizes. For example, you can turn one design into a format that works for another platform without rebuilding it from scratch. Once you understand these Canva terms, navigating the platform becomes much simpler, and creating designs feels much more natural.